Alright guys, how's it going? Today, just got off the train and was invited to go and speak at my high school. Uh, and it's interesting because I've spoken at St. John's before, which is actually in the same area that I'm in right now. I'm actually at, oh no, where's the cube? They got rid of the cube? Look at that, they got rid of the cube. That's crazy. Anyway, so I was invited to speak to in my high school today about being a photographer, and I thought that would be really cool. Because even though I've spoken at colleges before, in college you kind of already know, or most people, by the time that I speak to them, you kind of already know what you want to be in life. In high school, I had no idea what I wanted to be. In high school, I wanted to be a comic book artist. That was all I thought about. That's all I ever did. I started a few clubs in high school and got other people wanting to do the same thing, and that's kind of cool. But today, speaking at the high school where my passion for art started, is sort of special, So I'm walking over there now. It's a new building. It's not the same building that I went to high school in, but it's the same teacher that started my passion, that started encouraging me to keep on drawing and to keep on learning my basic things. So I'm going over there now to talk. I wanted to record it, to film it, but the school told me I couldn't do it unless I got permission slips for every student that might be in the video. So since I can't do that, I thought I'd talk to you guys walking to the school. So I just got off the train. But before I get there, I want to talk about inspiration. You can find inspiration in anything. So I'm hoping today to inspire these kids. It's an all-boys school, so I can relate with them, and that's a lot of fun. But I'm hoping to inspire them in ways that I was inspired when I was in high school, and I sat in those seats. And on career day, where people got to stand up and talk about the things that they did and answer any questions that were thrown at them, I was the one raising my hand and asking questions. And so if you're inspired by something, or if you're inspired by someone, don't be scared to reach out to them. Most people are gonna be friendly enough to speak to you, or at least to respond. If they don't have their head up their ass, But I'm excited, I'm nervous, and that's okay, And I've had models that I've shot that have told me how nervous they were that they were shooting with me, and even though that's okay, I want everyone to know that it's not something that you should be. Even though I'm nervous right now, look, I'm shaking, because high school wasn't the best situation in the world. I was sort of a geek, and even though my friends, I had the perfect balance of friends. I had the jocks as friends, and I also had the artist geeks as friends, and it was interesting, So LaSalle Academy, shout out to you guys, because I'm gonna mention my vlog. So anyone that was there, feel free to comment. Feel free to say what you need to say, and wish me luck. And this is gonna be a short episode because I don't really have much to talk about, because up here right now it's in game mode to do exactly that. So here we go, career day, LaSalle Academy. Here's probably the most important sign in the school, if it's still there. It's not there. Where's the We Are LaSalle? Hey, how's it going? Where's the We Are LaSalle sign? What's your name?
Dean.
Dean, hey, how's it going? You go to school here?
No, I'm security yet.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. So, yeah, I have career day.
Oh, yeah, this way.
This way, all right.
It's on the third floor.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay.
So I got Jayden here. He was one of the students. I just came from talking to LaSalle, like you guys saw in the last video. This is Jayden. He's one of the students. I just stopped by. He was saying thank you. I just wanted to say, did you get anything out of this?
I did. You know that there's a lot of opportunities out there for us young kids, and that if one thing doesn't work out for you, doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. You can always, there's something out there that you can always do.
Right.
And that you can work towards your dream and achieve it.
Cool.
You know?
So if you had to say, well, first of all, you wanted to be a pilot, right?
I did, yeah.
All right, anyone out there that knows anything about being a pilot, hit me up. I'm going to put down Jayden's info at the bottom of this video, and we're going to get him going, because this was literally an informative kid. He was asking tons of questions. He really knew what he wanted, and he was just blowing me away with the questions he was asking. So with piloting, right, was there anything that I said that you could have used, that you know that you're going to use within the next couple of years to become the dream that you want it to be?
I remember that you said that you didn't go to school for photography, you didn't study it.
Right.
And that, you know, you just got into it. You learned everything off YouTube. So what I know that I have to make sure I go to school and do it the best way possible, you know, get the best education, because everything is so modern now. Right. And schools are very good with this and mentoring us into doing what we want to do. Awesome. So I know that I have to go through school to get this.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Look, man, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
I'm glad that you had a good time, and I'll see you next time.
All right, take care.
All right, bye. So one of the things that I'm noticing from doing this career day, and he was just one of the students that came up to me, is the amount of love that I got from everyone for doing this. And I'm convinced, you know, that I'm going to be going now to high schools and talking, because I've talked in colleges. Hold on, I don't want to die by that. So I'm convinced. Might cut this out. All right. So I'm pretty much convinced that I'm gonna be talking. I've talked to colleges before, and colleges, you kind of already know what it is that you want to be. And the great thing about when I was talking to these students was I wasn't gearing them towards photography or anything. I was just talking about careers and learning about new things, and trying to get their minds right to figure out what they want to do. Because when I was younger, I had no idea about what it is that I wanted to do. So, you know, it's really interesting to see the response that I got from all these kids. I mean, it's nuts to me that they were just hungry. They had so many questions. They just needed to know. They needed to learn. And I didn't talk about photography that much. I talked about business. And I mean, I had kids asking, what is it that I can do now to get myself going? What can I do to grow? And Jayden there was one of the kids that was just blowing me away with the questions that he was asking, because I didn't think that kids in high school, I mean, I think he was, Jayden, tell me if I'm wrong with this, but I think that he was like in 11th grade. And an 11th grade student to be asking the amount of questions that he was asking, especially since he wants to be a pilot, boom, blew me the fuck away. I was just gone with all these questions, and it was so many kids. And yeah, I've got to start making some connections with high schools. I don't think I'm going to be doing the college thing anymore. I just don't think that's something I want to, because there's no feedback. College students, they're set. They already know what they want. They've probably already done the research that they needed to go. And you know, when you're closed-minded like that, because you already know what it is that you want, there's nothing that I can do for you. And that's good. That's a good thing. But I feel like I can help and I can give back to high school students. Let them know that it is going to be hard out there, but you just got to do it right, and there's ways to go about it, and there's never-ending knowledge, you know. So thank you, LaSalle, for inviting me back to my old high school to talk, and made me realize maybe a new passion that I have for talking to these students. And see that? Model material. But anyway, so I had a great time. I really did. I didn't expect that I would have as much fun as I did. And oh no, my pop of yellow is gone. I don't even know if, boom, there it is. So I actually had a really good time. So Miss Straub and everyone else that had me, I can't even believe the teachers that are still there. I'm 30 now. I was 15 when I was in that school, even younger. I mean, I went into that school when I was 14, and I'm 30 now. And there's so many teachers that taught me there that are still there teaching, and I'm hearing stories that are so similar to the stories that I had about the teachers. Like Mr. Urkel was still there. For anyone that's watching this, I went to LaSalle. Mr. Urkel was still there, and the love for Mr. Urkel was there still. Mr. Carrigan showed up to talk, and he doesn't go to school there anymore. So that was really cool. And yeah, so look, LaSalle, I love you guys. We are LaSalle forever, and I'm always gonna be there for you guys. Always. We're just one giant family. Giant. And I hope you remember that when you're older and you go back and you help out and get these kids, the kids that when you're older and you're successful in what you do, that you're able to go back and give back and give the knowledge to these other students about what it is that you do and how you can help them, because you never know. All right? This is Strolling with Harts. I don't know what number it is, so I don't know. Figure it out. It's gonna be down here, right here. It's gonna say what number it is, hopefully, right here. All right. So long. Bye.